Close your eyes, open your mind. 46 years ago, at 10:48 p.m., firefighters went to a smoke-filled house at 510 Sarah Street on a Sunday night. It was the home of Edward H. Mapps, 39, and his wife Christine, 22. Inside the house they found the bodies of Mrs. Mapps and her 4-month-old daughter, Julie Louise. The oven door was open, set to 450 degrees, pumping gas into the house. Numerous small fires had been set in different rooms. Firefighters searched in vain for Edward Mapps. He was never seen again. Mrs. Mapps died 7 hours later in Monroe County's hospital from a skull fracture and cerebral hemorrhage. She never regained consciousness, having been struck, with great force, according to the autopsy report, by a blunt instrument approximately 4 inches wide. Her hands were badly bruised from attempting to defend herself. The murder weapon was never discovered. Little Julie Louise, found in a room near the kitchen under a pile of blankets, died of smoke inhalation. Because the windows in the house were closed, the fire did not get much air and some of the small piles of ignited debris went out. Fire Chief Nelson Leitner said the house would have been destroyed had the windows been opened. How Edward Mapps disappeared so late at night in the winter was a mystery. His vehicles were left in the garage at his house. The Mapps family had visited a neighbor that evening and left together at 9:05 p.m. in the best of spirits. One school of thought believes Mapps must have had an accomplice to make a successful getaway. A few days after the murder, at least 2 individuals in East Stroudsburg who knew Mapps received phone calls from him. The woman was never identified because she claimed Mapps told her, "You're next." The man, Henry Evans, told police he tried to persuade Mapps to turn himself in, but Mapps said he had things to do. Mapps was the subject of an intense manhunt in the mountains near Stroudsburg that lasted for weeks, but the search provided no clues. Mapps was a well-known figure in Stroudsburg. He was an artist who had reportedly inherited money. He was described by the term, beatnik, because of the unconventional way he dressed, often wearing sandals even in the winter. Mapps was the son of a prominent surgeon from Passaic, NJ. He entered the Marine Corps when he was 20 and served during World War II. Mapps was diagnosed as schizophrenic, and his mental health issues were considered connected to his wartime service. Mapps attended college on the GI Bill, majoring in art at Syracuse University. A 1968 newspaper account reported that he met his wife, the former Christine Walbach, in Manhattan while he was teaching art and she was attending college. A 1982 newspaper report indicated that a family friend said they met at an art exposition at Buck Hill Inn. The Mapps were married at Trinity Church in Mount Pocono by Rev. Thomas Shoesmith in August 1960. The bride's father is reported to have objected to the marriage. Strange things continued to happen in the Mapps case. Different people claimed to have seen him in locations as diverse as the Bahamas and London, England. Mapps was known around the world because he was placed on top of the FBI's most wanted list where he remained for nearly 5 years. Flowers were placed on the graves of Christine and Julie Louise at the Dutch Reformed Cemetery in Bushkill on the day before the Mapps' wedding anniversary in 1966 and no one knew who put them there. The following year, the Monroe County District Attorney, James Marsh, requested that Mapps be removed from the FBI's most wanted list as of Dec. 1, 1967. No explanation was given in news accounts for this action. Mapps was declared legally dead on October 21, 1971. Again, no explanation was given in news accounts for this action. The FBI cannot answer the question of why Mapps was removed from the most wanted list and declared dead. According to media spokesperson Jeria Williams, the FBI destroyed the fugitive case file on Edward Howard Mapps in December 1977. Thanks for watching. Third Eye YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe.